everybody? I'm going to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Secretary, call the roll.
Schlada, Hammernick, Dunlap.
Here.
Casper.
Here.
Lloyd, here. Barry.
Here.
Nenza.
Here. 3.1, Wall of Fame resolution of induction for John Malloy. We're very happy to be here tonight. We're very excited. Just no words. So excited. So, Dean?
It's my pleasure to read this. Whereas John Malloy has been an important part of the District 146 family for many years, as a community leader, a District 146 parent, and a member of the Board of Education. Whereas John Malloy was elected to the Community Consolidated School District 146 Board of Education in 2007 and served consecutively for 16 years. Whereas during his 16 years of service, John served as board member for 6 years, as vice president for 2 years, and as president of the board for 8 more years. Wow, John. Glutton for punishment. Whereas John always demonstrated outstanding leadership, fairness, and character. Whereas John always made decisions based on what was best for students and never strayed from that philosophy. Whereas John Malloy dedicated his time to attending and leading countless meetings and district events. Whereas John Malloy served the district through the changes to attendance boundaries and school remodeling projects, guided the district to ensure fiscal responsibility, and provided leadership through a global health crisis. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the Board of Education of Community Consolidated School District 146, through this resolution, wishes to express our sincere gratitude to John Malloy for his service and dedication to the students, family, staff, and board of our district. Inducted onto the wall of District 146 Wall of Fame on this day, 10th day of October, 2023.
Can I have a motion to accept the resolution?
I move that we accept the resolution as read.
Is there a second?
Second.
Secretary, call the roll.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Casper.
Yes.
Lloyd, yes. Barry.
Yes.
Nenza.
Yes. Congratulations, Mr. Malloy. Oh, you got that one. Great.
Go over here and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He has to.
Yeah.
Speech time. Speech time. Oh, we'll take a picture first? Okay, take a picture first. You need two. You want to hold them both? You need to hold one of them. You hold one. Okay.
Got everyone showing here? Yep. All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3. One more, 1, 2, 3. I think we got it.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. This is really an honor, a very big honor. I never thought one of us would be up there, but I'm glad I'm the first one. As board members, you guys are all awesome. This is truly a fantastic district to work for and be part of. I mean, community's always been important to me, and where you have good community, you have good family. I brought all mine.
Yay.
Thank you.
And now, Matt.
Sorry, I would.
You already did. Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you. And now we have cake in celebration.
gonna make him stay for the whole meeting.
He should have.
We're gonna wait for just 1 second. Amy ran to the washroom, and then we'll get going. Okay, 4.1, superintendent's report.
Yes, thank you. So Jay Money and I think that we are going to qualify for another round of the property tax relief grant, which was really surprising to me. I think it was surprising to Jay Money as well. This one, it looks like the abatement amount will be about $2 million, and it'll result in about 1.4 in new money on our base funding minimum coming from the state of Illinois, which will reoccur in perpetuity. So it's another great deal. And we just got the preliminary word today. So there'll be an application process, and they'll rank those based on the applications. And then the first however many they can afford will get them. But J Money's inside scoop and calculations suggest that we will likely be granted it. So since we've got healthy fund balances, I mean, this is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. You do this as many times as they'll let you do it, because it just means more new money from the state and not from your local taxpayers forever. So I'll obviously keep you more informed as we get more new information, but that was hot off the presses today and too good not to share. We had a great Institute Day on Friday. We spent the morning on experiential learning and problem project-based learning. And then different groups of folks did different things in the afternoon. Some created units from that PBL discussion. Others were working on report cards. Some were reviewing learning data and using that to align curriculum. A good group of folks did PSYOP, and then some folks did safe and civil schools. And it was a good day for learning for our professionals. Parent-teacher conferences are coming up October 27th. They'll be from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Families can expect to get information from their schools in the coming week or two about the scheduler, which is Canyon Creek again. So we look forward to some goal setting and spending some time with our students and their parents. We're still creating buzz about the new standards-based report cards that are coming out for grades K through 5. Families will see those in operation for the first time at the end of the first trimester, which is November 30th. Between now and then, we're going to be building a bit more of awareness, but I like to mention it every chance we get just to start getting the word out. Families of pre-K students and middle school students really won't experience any change in grade reporting at this time, but we believe that we've made the standards-based grade reporting at the elementary level much stronger. As far as transportation goes, our regular education transportation has improved quite a bit. It's still not flawless as we would like it to be, but much improved over the beginning of the year. Special education transportation is still improving as well. Maybe not as rapidly as regular ed, but a much better experience for those riders than at the beginning of the year. I really feel like our business office and our principals and the bus company are doing everything they can within the constraints of the labor shortage. And they've found enhancements and ways to tweak it to make it better, and we're enjoying those improvements now. But I think until the bus companies are able to be fully staffed, there's just going to be, it's just a different world when it comes to transportation these days. So having a route or two be 5 or 10 minutes late is something that we probably wouldn't have had the patience to tolerate in the previous era. However, that's become kind of the norm, and we're celebrating that there aren't 10 to 12 routes that are 30 and 40 minutes late. And I really do believe that all the leaders that can affect that are doing the best work that they can. Triple I is coming up the end of December. November. I'm sorry. It's November 17th through the 19th. The board has all been registered. As you learn whether or not your spouse is going to attend with you and what days you're going to be there and what days you aren't, that's information that is gold to Angela as she tries to save the district, cost and everything else. I hope everyone's able to join us. It's always a great learning experience for the board and I, and also a chance for us to break bread. Some of you may know, the audience may not, that I was a participant in the original Vision 2020 team in 2013-14, which was originally just an IASA exercise, but it gained a lot of steam at the time, and all of the other state associations jumped on board, and it really became a powerful push forward. And I think legislators in the state were excited to hear that, because they're often asked to make education decisions that they don't fully understand. So they like it when leaders in public education kind of set the tone for what the next steps the legislature needs to take in order to do public education well in the state of Illinois. So I'm excited to announce that I've been selected to be on the next generation of that effort, which is going to be called Vision 2030. And I'm just pleased to be representing the district and our community and have a voice at that table. So honored to be selected for that. I'm also excited to announce some recognition for two of our board members. Darcy Nenza, our board president, was recognized as an established board leader by Illinois Association of School Boards, and Dean Casper has again received his recognition of annual merit. So congratulations to both of you. Governor Pritzker has declared October 20th as Principals Day and the week of October 15th as Principals Week. We have two of our fine principals here with us this evening, and I just want to start getting the community, put that on everybody's radar, because the principal job, Kelly and I just had this conversation just a couple days ago about how it's the most rewarding, but by far the most challenging, difficult, close to the action, roller coaster of satisfaction and elation and disappointment and discouragement. Just a really, really challenging and really significant and substantial, rewarding job. And we're blessed with 5 outstanding principals and a couple darn good assistant principals, and we'll be honoring them the week of October 15th and certainly on October 20th. And I appreciate the governor making that declaration. So we'll be celebrating our principals that week, and it's a nice reminder to us to celebrate them all the time. We have some good condolences this month. Corey Springer's sister, Kristen Gribb, passed away last month. Corey's an LBS at Fulton. John Vaitkus passed away on September 13th. John was the husband of Shar Vaitkus and stepfather of Amanda Savarino. Shar is a paraprofessional and Amanda's an interventionist at FIRC. And Jean Fazy's father-in-law, John Fazy, passed away on October 2nd. Jean is a part-time social worker at FIRC. So our condolences go out to those folks and their families. And that concludes the superintendent's report.
Thank you. 5.1, citizens may address the board at this time. Seeing no citizens. 6.1, union reports. You.
As far as I know, we have most of our paras positions have been hired. The kids have been taken care of. We're having fun with the kids, and that's, I think, the most important thing, is to have fun with the kids. So we're looking forward to the different holidays and such coming up, and just having fun with the kids.
Thank you. May I have a motion for the consent agenda, please?
I move we approve items 7.1, approval of minutes, 7.2, approval of closed session minutes, 7.3, approval of destruction of closed session tapes, 7.4, approval of financial items, and 7.5, approval of personnel items.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Secretary, call the roll.
Hammernick,
Yes.
Dunlap,
Yes.
Gasper,
Yes.
Lloyd, yes. Barry.
Yes.
Nenza.
Yes. 7.6, approval of tech equipment to be declared as surplus for sale, donation, or disposal.
Yes, this was an info item last month. As the board knows, in order for us to be able to dispose of, donate, sell outdated equipment, the board must first declare it surplus equipment. The list hasn't changed since it was an info item in your packet last month.
Is there a motion?
I move that the Board of Education declare the technology equipment presented as surplus and authorize the selling or disposing of said materials by sale, auction, and/or donating to nonprofit organizations.
Is there a second?
I second.
Any discussion? Secretary, call the roll.
Hammernick,
Yes.
Dunlap,
Yes.
Casper.
Yes.
Lloyd, yes. Barry.
Yes.
Nenza.
Yes. 7.7, approval of CMS band trip.
Yes, thank you. As you learned as an info item last month, the band is planning to take a trip. The details of the trip are still confidential, so I'll ask you not to share, so Mr. Freeland gets to make his big announcement. But I will tell you that it's either far enough or long enough a trip that it requires board approval. The board obviously has the details and the itinerary of the trip confidentially in their board packet, and I'll ask the board to approve this trip for them.
Can I have a motion?
I move that the Board of Education approve the CMS band trip as presented.
Is there a second?
I second.
Is there discussion? Secretary, call the roll.
Hammernick,
Yes.
Dunlap,
Yes.
Yes.
Casper.
Yes.
Lloyd, yes. Barry.
Yes.
Nenza. Done there, buddy.
So eager to vote.
8.1, quarterly investment report.
My voice sounds different.
Yes, investment report. You have in board docs more details, but as you can see from watching the news, interest rates are up and still rising. Our investments tend to lag because we invest over a period of time, so they are behind on the way up and they'll be ahead on the way down. But right now, we have about $36 million invested, and our average total portfolio yield is 3.96%. A year ago at this time, it was 1.18%. And 2 years ago at this time, it was 0.39%. So to tell you the difference, currently, if everything stayed the same for a year, we would earn $1.4 million of interest on our current amount invested and current interest rate. 2 years ago, that same amount at that interest rate would have earned $140,000. So it's a very big difference in the budget, and so interest rates are not always good when they're high, but in this case, they help us out quite a bit.
Great. Thank you. 8.2, declaration of surplus.
Yes, Wendy regrets that she's not able to join you this evening. However, she's got a good amount of textbook inventory that she would like you to declare surplus. We're getting to the bottom of whether or not those materials might still have some value. Certainly, they will have value if we donate them to some place that has outdated materials, but it's just unused math and focus textbook materials that Wendy and I will ask for your declaration of surplus at the regular November meeting.
Thank you. 9.1, communications, we have one.
School District 146 and Board of Education, thank you very much for the flowers and remembering me during the difficult time. Your thoughtfulness is appreciated. Gail Flynn and family.
Thank you. 10.1, can I have a motion to go into closed session, please?
I move that the Board of Education go into closed session to discuss personnel matters.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, we're now in closed session. There will be no action following close. Thanks, everybody.